So similar to how I said the Dallas Mavericks are my second favorite team in the West, the Miami Heat are easily my favorite team in the East. Now, Jimmy Butler is one of my favorite players in the league. He's so much fun to watch, especially when he's on going Super Saiyan. So in today's video, I want to try and get him a little bit of help. That might mean trading Tyler Hero, we'll see. But let's just get stuck on right into it and see what we can do. Alrighty, so we're back here in 2K22 on Next Gen, just holding out for 2K23. Now, I am recording this on the day that 2K dropped the news about the My NBA eras. Decided not to make a video on it just because every YouTuber is literally doing it. But essentially it looks really cool. Just looks like an official version of scenarios and historic rosters and things like that in the game. It'll just be really good and more convenient having it a part of the game and not having to go through third-party downloads. So that's exciting. Hopefully they added a few more things into the mode as well. I guess we'll wait and see. But for today's video, as I said, we're going to be playing with the Miami Heat. And I think the first item on the agenda is we'll probably just go through first with the roster we have, as we usually do, and then we'll see if we are able to move Tyler Hero in the off season. So what I've done is actually, instead of downloading a scenario, I've downloaded the 2K23 roster by Professor 2K on the Xbox, and then I've just started from this current season. So it'll read a season early, but just imagine we're in this upcoming season rather. So that is all well and out of the way. So looking at this, Tyler Hero, obviously coming off the bench in real life, 85 overall in 2K. I don't like the idea of not starting an 85 overall, so I think we'll actually go ahead and switch him in VO. We'll simulate it a little bit just to see how the team is in the sim. Don't like Markieff Morris there either, so we might have to look in Yurtseven at power forward or rearranging the lineup a little bit. Maybe get Jimmy to play some small ball 4. He is listed as a backup power forward, so we could do that. But let's just check what our system proficiency is looking like. So 4-star pace and space with Spoelstra. Is anything else 4.5 stars? I doubt it, and it looks like it is not. So I think we will leave it at that, obviously, and we'll just simulate a little bit. We'll see how the team is. So I will be with you guys in just a moment. So we are going to go ahead and make this trade here. So it's going to be with the Milwaukee Bucks. So we're sending them Max Strus and Duncan Robinson along with 2 second-round picks just as a little bit of enticement. So we're getting back Serge Ibaka mainly, and George Hill too, but mainly Serge Ibaka. Now this does make sense for them. They get Max Strus, who's a younger player. He still has some potential, as we've seen the Miami Heat development stuff. So the Bucks like that, and they get Duncan Robinson along with him. So 2 good shooters. Duncan's actually been really good in the sim this year, so he's back to his 45% way of shooting. So that does kind of make sense for them. Maybe makes that contract, the money, look a little less bad, and he's only 27 years old, as well as Max Strus, who's 25. George Hill and Serge Ibaka a bit older, obviously. Now, I might regret this in the future, but I'm thinking if we can make a win now move and get Serge to be our power forward next to Bam with a bit of spacing, so shooting 35% from 3, I think that might be beneficial for us, along with his defensive ability, hopefully in 2K at least. So he does have brick wall intimidator post lockdown. Yes, I do like that. I'm going to go ahead and accept that. And I think the Tyler Hero trade will be coming in the off season. I did look at a Kyle Lowry trade, but I didn't want to move him. He's our starting point guard. He's still a fairly high overall, and we did get some decent offers for him, but we'll hold on to him. Hope he doesn't regress too much. But we will go ahead and accept this trade. So Serge actually goes up at a power forward, which is great. So our new starting lineup is looking like Kyle Lowry, Victor Oladipo, Jimmy Butler, Serge Ibaka, and Bam Adebayo, with Tyler Hero, Yurtseven, Dwayne Dedmon, and is it Caleb? Yeah, Caleb Martin off the bench. So I might just see if we can move Dwayne Dedmon for another veteran backup point guard. We don't really need 2 centers. So we are going to accept this trade. The Clippers are offering us Terrence Mann, who it looks like they've given up on. He's only 76 overall at this point. They're getting a good center, backup or starting. I guess it's between him or Zubats, whatever they want to do. And then we also send them a 2nd round pick. So we'll go ahead and accept that. And so Terrence Mann will be the 8th man in our rotation. So we're going to go ahead, simulate the rest of the season. Hope we finish as a top 4 seed, and I will see you guys there. Alrighty, so here we are into the season. We actually dropped a seed to the 7th seed, so that's whatever. Luka wins MVP, as we saw in the Mavericks rebuild, putting up stupid game numbers, which are also real life numbers. Chet is your Rookie of the Year. Andre Drummond is your 6th man of the year. Giannis wins Defensive Player of the Year, Tyrese Maxey Most Improved, and Willie Green Coach of the Year. Michael Myers. That's kind of funny. All right, so All-NBA first team. Did Jimmy make an All-NBA team? That's all I care about. He did. All NBA second team. So he put up about 23, 6 and 6, 2.5 steals, 50-23. So really good, except that 3-point percentage, that's fine. Let's just go ahead and simulate the play-in, which we are actually in. So before we do that, so they're actually starting Tyler Hero now, which makes sense for the playoffs. So Hero, Lowry, Butler, Ibaka, and Bam. How did Ibaka go for us? So about 11 and 6, 47. So that's all we really wanted him to do. Hopefully he's playing okay defense. We saw what Jimmy did. Hero 15. I'm going to have to up his shot tendency, I think. Bam and everyone else don't really care about. How was VO? He was pretty good. And Terrence Mann was also pretty good, except he couldn't shoot from 3, kind of like Jimmy. Change up a couple of the minutes here. So we obviously want Jimmy playing a ton. We'll actually go more minutes to VO. I probably trust him a little bit more in this sense. So we'll go 15 there, 17 there, about 20. We'll actually switch these guys. We don't need a ton of big play in playoffs, I don't think. So we'll go about 18 there, 20 there. And then we have 6 more minutes. We'll give Serge about 29. Jimmy can have 40 and Lowry can have the other 3. So in round 1, we have the Indiana Pacers. They have the same team they do in real life. I'm just going to sim that because hopefully we can just get out of there without any stress, which we do. Cool. So we are in the playoffs as the 7th seed. We're facing Philadelphia. We have a rematch here. So if we go simulate play-in, so I'm not expecting us to win. I'm just going to go ahead and simulate this round because I think we're ready for the off season. 2-1, 3-1. We actually beat them in 6. When you're not trying to win in 2K, that is when it happens. So next up, we have the Cavs, who won the last one in 6, so let's try to do this one in 5. So they have Garland, Okoro, so I feel like okay about that, but if I feel okay about it, we're probably going to lose. So I better just say I feel really like gross about it. But these guys actually all played really well in that first round. So 7 points, great efficiency, 11 points, great efficiency. So this actually scares me a little bit. VO's efficiency wasn't great, but it scares me in the sense that the role players all shot really well, and I don't know how often that's going to happen. Now, Tyler, he didn't shoot well. Jimmy was really good, and Lowry was really good too. How was Bam? 16. He's shooting 3s. Serge was okay. So we'll take this one game by game. I mean, they're the 6th seed. We'll see what happens, but we win game 1. It was a close one. We were led by Bam, who had 42 points. Again, I don't know how often that's going to happen. We win game 2, where Jimmy has 26, 8, and 5. Game 3, we win. What is going on right now? I'm a little bit scared. Game 4, we sweep them, dude. Holy. So I assume we're going to be facing the Hawks? No, the Bulls. Okay. I know they were down, but I just figured Trae Young in the sim. But this has been crazy. This is a run. The only thing I did was pick up Serge Ibaka. So, I mean, I feel the best about this team, but that probably means we're going to lose, right? So let's go ahead, simulate. Game 1, we win. Not a close game. Bit of a blowout. Bummond leads them in scoring, which is never good for your team. 2-0. Dude, this makes no sense. Let's see if we can go 2-1. That's fine. Go up 3-1. 2-2. Okay, so Jimmy, all I can think of is I can't really be bothered doing any major coaching changes. I've said this before, but I don't know how much it matters in 2K. And realistically, that's probably our best matchups anyway, but I will readjust the minutes. It looks like if we win, we would be facing Denver unless they blow a 3-1 lead, which is entirely possible in this game. You know how that goes. So we'll go about 16 there, 14 there, 18 there. How's Terrence Mann been lately? He's been still really good. VO hasn't been the greatest. So actually we'll swap these two because it looks like he hasn't been as good. So we'll go 18 there. So we have about 8 minutes left. I'm going to go 1 more to Jimmy. We'll go 38 to Tyler, 33 to Lowry, 30 to Serge, and 38 to Bam. See if that makes a difference. Can we go up 3-2? We can. Awesome. So let's go ahead and simcast this last game just because it's close. We are at home, down a little bit to start the first. We are up. We are tied. We are up. Just hold the lead. I feel like we're going to lose this game. I just have a funny feeling. Yeah, we get blown out. All right, let's go ahead and blow a 2-0 lead, which is fairly standard affair in this game. So in that game, we lost by a bit. Jimmy had 31. Levine had 35. We just need to lock him up, really. I say we just rock with it, and whatever happens, happens. We went on a pretty good run, all things considered. It might be the Bulls' year. Tie game. We're up. Tie game. We're down by a bit. I will hop in if it's close. Let's keep it within 3, and they choke it. We get eliminated in the conference finals by the Bulls. that's fine. I wasn't expecting to make it that far. So let's go ahead and see if they do win it all. Let's go ahead and simulate the playoffs, and they do. So we lose to the eventual champions. That's okay. So let's just go straight to rookie signings. I'm not sure if we have our pick. That could have been a mistake. We did have a pick. So where was that? That was the 20th overall pick. So that's fine. We'll pick up Carson Wallace. Yurtseven and Gabe Vincent we will pick up also. And then free agency, let's see who we have. So Serge is a free agent. We will pay him because we made that big trade for him. So we'll go ahead, give him 7 mil for 2 years. Go ahead and bring Serge back. We'll renounce the rights on these other guys. So we will go ahead and offer Otto Porter a deal. He's just the best guy available. Always seems to be. So let's go ahead and see if we can get him. Ooh, Kendrick Nunn would have been nice to bring back too, but that's fine. So we do get Otto Porter. Now, in terms of the rest of the roster, so Lowry, Hero, so Jimmy and Bam are safe. I want to win with those guys. Alrighty, so I think we will go into the next season, and if there's any trades or teams that are selling at the deadline, I might try to go all in. Otherwise, we will pay Tyler in the offseason and put him in a sign and trade. So Jimmy stays the same. Tyler gets a bit better. Lowry gets a bit worse, which is scary. Everyone else goes up except Serge and George Hill. So that's fine by me. I'll see you guys in the next season. So we are going to run a 10-man rotation this season because I want Carson Wallace to get some minutes. It is Carson Wallace, right? That says Casson. I don't know if that's a typo or I'm just ignorant, but anywho. So we're going to play him and Terrence Mann, give them both an opportunity, and one of them may be included in a trade. And then the usual suspects, VO, Otto Porter, Yurtseven, Bam, and the starters. So balanced is also 4 stars. I do prefer that, so we're going to go to that. We'll simulate a little bit, and I will see if there are any moves to be made. Otherwise, we'll just go into this offseason, and then we will most likely pay Tyler next offseason, but we'll see first. I'll see you guys in 1 second. So we are going to make this trade offer to the Jazz, Donovan Mitchell, who has been rumored to the Heat in the past. So we're going to see if they'll accept Tyler Hero, Kyle Lowry, and a first-round pick. I don't have a whole lot else to give them. Like, I could give them this second, but that's about it. And then otherwise we might have to look at including some other players. So I'm just going to see if they say yes to that. They do not. So let's see if I can include anyone else. We have a bunch of younger players that we can give them. So would they like Carson Wallace? He's got some decent trade value, and then they can just give us their worst player, who I guess is this 69 overall guy. Nice. And they agree to that. So massive blockbuster trade right there. That's really exciting. So we get Donovan Mitchell to be our starting shooting guard or point guard. He's putting up about 4.7 assists, but if Jimmy's putting up 6 assists, I don't mind having him as our point guard too much. He does actually go up. So it'll depend. Just let me see what else we actually need to do. So we need another guard, and I would like to improve our starting power forward position still. We still have these guys at the end of the rotation, so I don't mind moving Terrence Mann. Let's just see what we can do, and I'll be back with you guys shortly. So we are going to go ahead and sign Kemba Walker out of free agency just because I need to match his money with someone else to get a deal done. So we're going to send Kemba Walker to the Suns for a first-round pick, and this Gabriel guy gives us another asset, and it gives them a backup point guard so they can contend. Then we're going to offer this trade to the Hornets for PJ Washington, so they're getting Serge and Gabe, a couple pieces to help them contend for the playoffs now with LaMelo. A couple more ready pieces, and they also get that pick from Phoenix. So do they agree to this? They don't. They want to do Bam for Gordon Hayward. That's not happening. So do they have anyone less valuable than Scotty Lewis? Don't want to give up one of these other guys, but I might have to do like Caleb Martin instead. So would they agree to this? And they do. So we actually send him back to Charlotte, right? So that's a bit of a homecoming there. But our new roster is looking like Donovan Mitchell, Terrence Mann, Jimmy Butler, PJ Washington, and Bam Adebayo, with Omar Yurtseven, Otto Porter, Victor Oladipo, and JTA off the bench. Bryn Forbes will not be getting minutes, and I'm not in love with JTA either. The end of the bench is a little bit ugly. Tristan Thompson will accept a minimum, so we'll go ahead and bring him in. Alright, so I totally wasn't paying attention. I was just on my phone, but we were the 5th seed, and we finished as the 2 seed, so something I did must have been correct. So Luka goes back-to-back. Victor, Rookie of the Year, pretty much same thing with Chet. Bummond wins another 6th Man of the Year award. Matisse wins Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 3 points on horrendous shooting. That looks like a KOT 4Q challenge video. Let's just get into it, man. So we're the 2 seed this time around, so we don't have to actually play the play-in tournament. So we'll see how we went. So Donovan's actually up to a 90 overall as a point guard, which is insane. So he put up 27, about 5 assists, which is nice, 4 rebounds, 50, almost 40, 90 splits. Fantastic stuff. Terrence Mann as our starting shooting guard put up 7.5, 3, 2, pretty bad from 3. So we'll see what we do there. We might want to start VO for the playoffs. So similar stuff from last year. His scoring went down a little bit because of Donovan, obviously, and his 3-point percentage is a little bit better. PJ gave us 11 on 38% from 3, beautiful. Bam gave us 17, 10, 1.5, 1.5. Omar off the bench, about 11, 8 rebounds, 35 from 3, awesome. Otto, 9 and 5 on 38 from 3. VO gave us about 10 on good efficiency. So I might start him at the 2. I might regret that, but let me just have a look at the positions. So we went in, just changed some tendencies and some positions around. So let's see what 2K says. So they want to do Donovan, Terrence Mann, Jimmy Butler, PJ, Bam, Otto, Omar, VO, and Tristan Thompson. So that's cool with me. You know how we do. We'll shave off some minutes from the end of the rotation, guys. So we've got 5 more to use. We'll go about 38 there, 40 to Jimmy. And let's just see how we go. So in round 1, so a rematch from last season. So everyone's a little bit better. Hopefully we're able to still beat them. So game 1, we do win. So Donovan has 32, Jimmy has 18, Colin Sexton has 21. Game 2, we win by 2 points, so you got to win the close ones. Colin Sexton goes off in that game. Game 3, we win. Let's just not blow a 3-0 lead, please. Jimmy and Donovan both give us 35 and 39 respectively, combined for most of our points, and we sweep them. Let's go, dude. So we win by 7, another close one. So we're going to face Milwaukee. So we did make a trade with them, I believe. Yeah, so we did surge for someone. I can't remember who. Let's just have a look at their bench, because I think we gave them Max Strus, Zach Collins, Udoka. Yeah, we did. So looks like he might be towards the end of their rotation, but that's fine. So our matchups, PJ on Giannis, rather me, is a little scary. So we might actually go ahead and put Bam on him. I know I said that making these changes doesn't really matter, but I feel like if it's that big, it is going to make a bit of a difference. So let's go ahead and say Bam. And then who was the other matchup? I think so Middleton with Middleton with Jimmy is fine. Donovan on Drew is okay. So let's go ahead, simulate game 1, just hope we can win. We do. So this is another rematch of a former series. So we held Giannis to 18 points, which is pretty good. Game 2, not pretty good, really good for Giannis. I mean, you know, 2-time MVP, but 34 points. He has a bounce back game. We're up 2-0. Can we go up 3-0, please? We can. So Giannis has 25. Mitchell has 26 and 10. Game 4, we sweep him. So we're 8-0 in the playoffs currently. That's just fantastic. So Donovan was the right move. So 27-41. So we'll go ahead and simulate this round. I would rather face the Hawks than the Boston Celtics, man, because they are scary in the simulation. So Jimmy on... That is not a good matchup for us, is it? So I'm just going to simulate game 1, and if it doesn't go well, Tatum cooks us, I will look at changing the lineup. Yeah, so we lose, and Tatum gives us 34. So give me 1 second, I'm going to see what we can do here. So we're actually going to go ahead and run a small ball lineup against these guys. So we're going to move VO over to the 3, Jimmy over to the 4, and then have PJ as our 6-man. And then we'll do something like this. So we'll go about 20 there, 15 there, 20 there, 25 there, and then we'll go 27 to VO, 40 there, and 37 to Bam. Is game 2 any different? It is, we win. So that game, Tatum only has 20, which is a lot better. Game 3, we win. So PJ off the bench gave us 15. That's awesome. We were able to contain, or not really contain Tatum, but we weren't letting the rest of the team beat us. So next game we do lose. They tied up 2-2. Can we go up 3-2? We can. And Donovan Mitchell gives us 45. We blow them out. So can we just win in 6, please? We can. Awesome, dude. So we're in the NBA Finals. Going against another sim beast in Zion. So I think we'll do the same thing. We'll put Bam on Zion. I don't mind PJ guarding Valanciunas. And the rest of our matchups don't look horrible. I might actually start VO over Terrence Mann for the defense. So just give me 1 second. So we'll do something like this. Donovan, VO, Jimmy, PJ, and Bam. And then in matchups, we will go to the Pelicans. And let's put Bam on Zion. So let's go ahead and see who wins game 1. I don't have a good feeling about this. They did win 69 games. So they win game 1 by a lot. Zion gives us 41. Game 2, don't go down 2-0. We don't. We tied up, so that's awesome. Held him to 27. We go up 2-1. Can we go up 3-1? Ah, they tied up. Okay. So once, yeah, they blow us out. Okay, I really don't want to play around. So if it comes down to Tristan Thompson's on fire, but like, I think those minutes are better off going somewhere else. It is the finals. They took VO out of the lineup again. Okay. Let's go ahead and not do that. So we'll go about 18 there, 25 there, 20 there, about 27 there, 40 there, and 40 there, 42 to Jimmy. And then let's go ahead and make sure it's down to an 8-man. The game 5 rubber match, let's see if we can win. I will simcast this one. We're at the Smoothie King Center or Arena. Looks like we're gonna lose, of course we are. So looks like we will be going down 3-2 unless we can bring it back. 5-point game, 2-point game, 3-point game. All right, let's try to bring this back. A minute 30 left. All right, I'm going for the tie because I'm soft and I don't trust myself to... Can I actually have a screen ban? Okay, this isn't working. I'm out of time, dude. Oh my God, man, are you serious? The stamina was on 0. So we'll go ahead the next game. Like I said, that's entirely on stamina. Had he had a little bit more, he would have been able to get some space. It's still putting Tristan Thompson in the freaking rotation. So I just got to fix that. I'll be right back. All right, so let's try to force a game 7. We're at home. Hopefully we can win this one and we don't just get blown out. So we're off to a good start. Can we blow them out as well? They're choking a little bit. They're going to choke it. I can already tell. They choked it. All right. Can we just not actually lose this game, please? No one's scoring. All right, cool. So we go on to force a game 7. This is way more stressful than it needs to be, man. Zion only has 20 points. That's awesome. I mean, outside of Zion, we're better, man, but 2K loves Zion, so hopefully he's not as overpowered in the sim next year. But let's just make sure it hasn't re-changed our roster. It has. It does it after every game, even though I told it not to, which is super frustrating. But if we go something like that, how's Otto Porter been lately? He's still been good. So we'll go about 23 there. I still want these guys playing a ton of minutes. Bam should still be at about 40 as well. We can go 29 there, and 43 of these guys. All out on the table. Let's see if we can win game 7. Not off to a good start. We bring it back. 57. Come on, just don't blow this. 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 Let's go, dude. Let's go, dude. Let's go, dude. We won the finals. Let's go. I feel like I haven't won in a minute. That's super exciting. So we win it all. Donovan Mitchell is your finals MVP. So Miami, do that trade if it's available. We will do one more season just for the sake of it. So we'll go down to league meetings. I've got no stress on me now, so I feel pretty good. And then do we have any free agents? I think we actually have PJ, but he's a restricted free agent. So that's fine. We'll go straight to... He definitely doesn't deserve 20 mil, but I guess we did just go to the finals. So let's just give him like 23 mil a year, and then we'll see if he accepts that. Victor Oladipo, we can give him a 2-year deal worth about 7 mil. Front load it. Again, doesn't matter because we're in the last year, but I am anal. So we'll do that, and then we'll also see if we can get Yurtseven back. I feel like I'm saying that wrong every time. So we can't. I just hope he comes back on the qualifying offer. So we'll bring back VO. Can we get Larry Nance on a 1-year deal with about 4 million? And we can, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then hopefully we can get back Omar on the qualifying offer. Does he accept that? He does. Cool. Okay, so going into the last year, Jimmy regresses 1, Donovan improves 1, PJ goes down 1 for some reason as well. That might be a morale thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 guys for the rotation. So let's go ahead and see if we can go back to back. Alrighty, so we do finish this season as the 5th seed. I would imagine that has to do with the regression of some of the guys. We were going back and forth between 3 and 6, so I think it was pretty close in the East. Doesn't matter too much. So Chet, Bronny's rookie of the year, that's cool. Colin Sexton, Giannis, Anthony Edwards averaged 35, that's crazy. We have Detroit in round 1, so you can see in the game plan, Donovan gave us 26 again, Terrence Mann gave us 12, Jimmy gave us 20, so he did shoot better from 3, which is nice. PJ 37 from 3, Bam was still good, Omar was still good, Otto was still good, Larry Nance was good, Oladipo was also good, so I don't know, maybe the rest of the East just got better, maybe we just cruised because we won a championship. Nah, I don't know. So I think the best case scenario for us is to start VO. So our bench depth is actually pretty good. Everyone's a 78 or above. So we'll go about 24 there, I guess. And yeah, so we'll just go ahead and actually give the starters some more minutes, especially our stars. And then what I'm going to do is I will just simulate the entire playoffs and I'll look away. I'll look back and we will be champions, right? I think that's how it works. No, but we will just go ahead and do that. I'm willing to be surprised. So we'll go 23 to VO and then drop these guys down a minute each. We'll actually go 24 there, 40 there, 40 there. And we're going to simulate the playoffs. I will turn around, close my eyes, and we'll see what happens. We lost in round 1. Yeah, no surprise there, man. So at least we won 1 championship. That's always fun. Karl Anthony Towns is your finals MVP. The Wolves sweep the Pistons. So we did, I guess, lose to the team that went to the finals. So there's your final roster. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We did the Miami Heat a little bit of justice. We got them at least 1 extra championship. Sucks that we couldn't get 1 more, but you know how 2K is. It couldn't let me get that extra one. So yeah, just about the My NBA news, just running over the eras. Didn't think it was worth making a video. Everyone else has already covered it. Looks cool. We'll do it when it comes out. New lighting setup and settings. Hopefully it looks good. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I am going to be trying to upload more regularly, 2 videos a week. So I am in Australia. It'll be Wednesdays and Saturdays my time. So it'll be Friday nights, American Eastern time, and it'll be Tuesday mornings, I believe, around 8 a.m. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. Like I said, for 2K23, I do want to do that series of 3-minute rebuilds, but of course we're going to be looking into the My Eras. But regardless, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.